With the impending release of Resident Evil 7 this month and my excitement for it, I was curious about what other horror games this year had in store for us. So I made this video of my top picks of upcoming horror games for 2017. First off, we got Resident Evil 7. The series that put survival horror on the map is back this year, and this time it seems that it's gonna be more oriented on horror than on action, unlike the past few iterations of this series. I have been playing Resident Evil since Resident Evil 2 came out for the original PlayStation almost 20 years ago, my favorite one being Resident Evil 4. I used to stay up late hooked up to my GameCube playing that game to death. By the time Resident Evil 5 and 6 came out, I lost interest, since the reviews weren't that favorable, and to me, they seemed kinda like a copy of 4. Up to this day, I haven't played any of them, so when the demo for Resident Evil 7 dropped, I just had to play it cause the trailers made the game look awesome. Well, the demo didn't disappoint, it was scary, exciting, and had amazing graphics, so here's to hoping the game comes out good. Up next, we got Outlast 2, the sequel to one of the scariest games I have played, where you play as a reporter going into an insane asylum to investigate about experiments being done on the patients. Anyone who has played this game can tell you that it's a scary wild ride from start to finish. The sequel seems like it's gonna be a different story altogether. This time, you play as Blake Langerman, a reporter investigating the murder of a pregnant woman in the Arizona desert. Blake is accompanied by his wife Lynn, but they get separated in a helicopter crash, and Blake has to find his wife traveling to a village inhabited by a crazy ass cult. Up next, we got Friday the 13th, a game based on the movies of the same name, where you get to play as Jason and as a teenager trying to escape from him. From the trailers and gameplay videos, it kinda reminds me of Manhunt, in the sense where you have different ways to kill your victims. It seems like fun, especially playing as Jason. We will have to see when it comes out if it's any good. Next we got Days Gone. Days Gone is an open world zombie survival horror game, being developed by Cyben Studio, the studio responsible for the game Siphon Filter back in the day. From the trailers, it looks like it is action-packed, especially when there are a bunch of zombies on screen. It looks like it gets your adrenaline going trying to fend them off in whatever possible way you can find off. Reminds me of a mixture of The Last of Us with Dead Rising. And finally we got System Shock, a remake of the spiritual ancestor of BioShock. I never played this game back in the day, but I love BioShock, and while playing the demo the game looked promising. I hope that when this game comes out we can experience a reimagining of this cult classic in its full glory. So what do you guys think about my picks? What games did I miss? Put them in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, maybe you could leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing later.